Hey guys, it's Gary. It's been a little while, so wanted to hop on here, make you this quick video and kind of go over what we're seeing here in the market in Branson. And more specifically, we kind of know what the macroeconomics are in real estate right now across the country. But more specifically, what does Branson look like and what can we do about it? Can we plan, strategize around that? So I want to take you through a couple things and get a little bit more granular on the Branson level. And so what we have going on right now is it's June of 2026. And currently in Stone and Taney County, we have just over 1,500 active listings on the market right now. So that's kind of point number one, is that is a lot of inventory for our two counties, more than I've ever seen before. But what's happening in the market here is we have a significant amount of nightly rentals. And so that number of inventory to begin the month was 695, that 1,500 are nightly rental. So this is the second point, is that almost 50% of the market share is just in nightly rentals. It's actually 46%, but in basic terms, half the market for sale right now is in nightly rental listings. And that is significant, okay? So that's takeaway number two. Now, takeaway number three is when we look back at the prior sales in these total 695 listings, last month, the month of May, we had 60 closings, okay? And when we go back a little bit further into April, we had 45 closings. March, 40. February, 43. In January, we had 50. Okay. Now, what this line represents here is going to be kind of the winter months, okay? We're seeing 50, 43 in January, February, pretty terrible market leading into the year, and then it hasn't really broken out of that stretch yet. And obviously there's a few reasons why, but what we're seeing here is, less than 10% is getting sold each month, okay? So even in these cases, it's somewhere around 7% on average. And the big takeaway here is that means 93% are going to stay on the market every single month. And so hypothetically, if we had no more new listings, it would still take us about 13 months to sell off all the inventory, okay? Now, when 93% sit on the market, that's going to do a few things, right? So days on market go up, the prices go down, and we start to see that market start to slide. We've been seeing that for a while, but these ratios are something we've never seen before. So this is also telling us in order to sell a property, it needs to be the top 7% of the market in order to sell within that 30 days. Now, why is this all happening? Well, in the investment space, there's a few reasons for it. But number one is Iran and, let's say, oil. And number two is economics. And number three, election years are always slow, and this year especially. We have the midterms going on, and these are probably just the top three highlights in the news cycle right now. And we could keep going down the list as far as why there's so much uncertainty in the market. And effectively, that's why money's not really moving around and transacting. That's why we're only seeing a very small percentage actually make it to the closing table. So in order to do that, you have to position yourself for that, okay? And so that's leaving sellers with basically three options. Number one is wait it out, okay? And that's going to kind of coincide with the situation in Iran and when that settles down. When the dust settles there, I think we can see the rebound back here in the States. Number two is reductions of price, and essentially ratcheting down and watching the engagement, number of showings and things like that, and then kind of stopping where it makes sense. Or number three, at this pace, is a fire sale. And this is what we're starting to see is 10 to 15% off original list prices in the investment space overall, okay? Now, it also presents buyers with a ton of opportunity, and that's because we're starting to see multiple layers of distress. Okay, the market's distressed, and if you have a seller that's financially distressed, or maybe it's time sensitive, that's where you're picking up the deals at right now and at a substantial discount. So buying right now makes total sense because the market is coming down in total, and that's leaving a lot of opportunities for low-hanging fruit properties to kind of pick those where they might not be affordable at other times to pick those up. So hope you enjoyed this quick video. If you have any questions, shoot me a call, shoot me a text, area code 417-464-6915, or visit my website, GaryNelsonRealEstate.com. Thanks for watching. Till next time, take care.